Good morning, it is Vlogmas 23, only 2 more days until Christmas. Last time we got a Tinkerbell. Alright, let's see what's in box number 23, which is pretty big. Alright, so this time we got an accessory. It's like a Christmas ornament and you can stick a Tsum Tsum in there. Hey y'all, welcome to Vlogmas day 23, and it's actually really late right now. It's close to 11 p.m. and I didn't really have too much to update you all on today, but we are coming to the very end of Vlogmas. I believe tomorrow is my last day filming for Vlogmas, so I didn't want to miss today because I really want to stick with my goal that I'm setting for myself of following through when I commit to a project. So for today's video, it's going to be relatively short. I'm just going to kind of update you on what I've been doing, so that's what it's going to be. So yesterday I provided a haul for you all, but if you watch yesterday's video you will know that I filmed that video during the day, like the sun was still out, but it turns out later that evening we decided to go to Rockefeller Center and see the big Christmas tree and do that whole thing. And of course in that area is the Nintendo store. So if we journey to that area, I always make it an effort to go to the Nintendo store. I've said this in the past. Nintendo is very near and dear to my heart. When I think of Nintendo, I think of my childhood. I think of my brothers, how we would play Nintendo non-stop every day, all day. So I think of my brothers and I just think of my childhood, how fun it was, being with my family, and now as I've gotten older, my daughter, I have introduced her to Nintendo and seeing her play the same games that I used to play. It's just really incredible. So we were at the Nintendo store and it was incredibly crowded. And I had thought that I was done with my shopping for the year, but there's one more thing that I ended up getting, which hopefully it will be like my last purchase for 2017, and that 2018 I can rein it in and resurrect that bank account, right? So at the Nintendo store we decided to adopt a new addition to the family, and that is this Pikachu here. Look how chubby and squishy he is. Look at these cute little red cheeks. Look at these eyes. But most of all, look at this hat, okay? This is not an ordinary Pikachu plush. This is Pikachu, the limited edition Pikachu from the Pokemon Go game, where it's the Pikachu wearing the hat. Ash's hat. So I had to get this. I absolutely had to get this. There was a lot of people that had Pokemon plushes. A lot of people had this one. A lot of people had other ones. And I needed this one. I needed him. So he's home now. And he's part of the family. And I just can't help squeezing him. He is so squishy and cuddly and I cannot help but squeeze him. Nintendo will never go bankrupt because I alone will keep them in business. Alright, so my next update is, this didn't happen today, but this happened earlier in the week where I actually finished a book. Like, I found this audiobook because I was just in the mood to listen to an audiobook while I did all these chores. It was the day where we had all that library drama while I was like running my errands that day, and while I was just waiting around, I was listening to my audiobook, and I listened to Flamecaster, that's part of the Shattered Realms series by Cinda Williams-Chima, and I gave that book 5 stars. I thought it was really, really good. I'm already on hold, next in line to get volume 2 through my library. So I'm really excited about this story, and if you like mages and magic, you will like the story. I think so. It has been a while since a book has like really engrossed me in the storyline, and this one absolutely captured me. And maybe I have a special place in my heart for mages because I was a mage in World of Warcraft. At one point in time I was obsessed with that game. So I was a mage in World of Warcraft and I was the healer of the group, so maybe I have a little bit of biases because I like that whole thing. I like mages and healers and whatnot, but other than that, I think you will really like the storyline. It's worth checking out if you like fantasy. All I can say is that the book and the storyline really, really captured me. So I can't help but praise this series. I'm looking forward to reading the next volume or listening to the next volume, so definitely check it out. But as far as Netflix goes, I actually started a series this week and completed it, season 1 of the series Boss Girl, and that is like a very loose retelling of how the Nasty Gal empire came to be. And I started watching that series because I am trying to be an entrepreneur myself come next year, and I thought if anything maybe I would get inspired, because this is like someone taking something from scratch and watching it build up, you know. And to tell you the truth, the series, it's a little bit rough. Like, there are good things to the series and there are a lot of bad things with the series. Like, I like the whole business aspect. I like the two best friends character aspect in the series, but I really dislike the main character. Like, the main character has an asshole personality. Like, I guess they're trying to build it up like, oh, there's a reason she's like this. Nah, you know what? There's a lot of people in life that have been through a lot that aren't assholes, you know? So in that sense, the series turns me off a little bit because I don't really like the main character, but the storyline is interesting enough for me to want to know what happened next. So I finished season 1. You know what? It was decent enough. And I don't think there is a season 2. From what I've read, that show was canceled after the first season. I think it was for the very reason that I mentioned, that people didn't like or couldn't click with the main character, Sophia. But I mean, for one season, I think it was worth watching. And as far as today, we actually went to the movies today. I rarely go to the movies anymore. It's not for lack of want. I definitely love movies, but it's just I haven't gone, you know. I very much go to like the Redbox. I very much watch Netflix or watch movies at home. But we went to the movies today and we watched Jumanji. Oh my gosh, I cannot praise that movie enough. I thought it was so funny. I loved it. When it comes out for rental, I will absolutely rent it and watch it again. I absolutely loved it. So Jumanji, please, if you, it's funny, it has action. I really like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. I really like him. So definitely worth checking out. I don't want to talk too much about it because I think it's one of those movies you don't want to go in feeling spoiled. But also, on a side note, one of the things I love about watching movies is watching the previews for upcoming movies, and there are so many good movies. I think every preview they showed before the Jumanji movie started was really good. There was a lot of movies I said, oh, that looks good. Oh, I want to see that. Oh, I can't wait till that comes out. And I hate it. I hate that anticipation of when this preview plays, and it's like of this movie that looks really good, and then it says winter of 2018. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to wait that long, but it's just one of those things like, oh, I want to watch it now. So definitely check out Jumanji. Loved it. Can't express that enough. Definitely check it out. Other than that, it was a very low-key day today, so those are essentially my updates for Vlogmas Day 23. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and this is the point where I start to feel that excitement of Christmas, like in my heart. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to the new year as well. Yeah, that's all the updates I had today. Sorry this is a very short video, but you know, I think at this point of time during the month and this point of time during Vlogmas, I think people are already in holiday mode, so maybe a short video is a good thing. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you later.